Good morning from Saudi Arabia. I had been to the college to conduct midterm exam and I am here online also teaching them. In between, I seized some moments to be here. Thank you, much obliged for the golden opportunity offered to me. And one and all, I wish you a happy day, learning day. My topic is flouting of Grice's maxims of conversation in three of Rabindranath's stories. The stories are Guest, Kabliwala, Postmaster, all popular ones. They have been filmed and you might have seen them as TV serials also. My study is different from other studies. Everybody did it by literature, in point of literature. This is in linguistics point of view I have done it. First of all, let us know what it is. I will give you a summum bonum of it. Conversations, we know conversations. Conversations are the instances where the most salient features of human communication is epitomized, but only if interlocutors provide adequate and proper contribution, effective and successful communication takes place. This is emphasized by Paul Grice theory, and that theory is called as cooperative principle. And what he proposes there, he proposes four conversational maxims: maxim of quantity, maxim of quality, maxim of relevance, maxim of manner. This I will simplify it. Suppose you think you are on a plane or train and a very handsome person is sitting by your side or in front of you, and you have 2 hours to while away the time. Maybe you might ask that person, may I know what's your good name? And if the person says, no, okay, what is it? So there comes, that person is not willing to answer you. Then what does it mean? There is implicator. You understand that person is not ready to talk to you, or if changes the topic, this plane is very uncomfortable, it's very hot, like that. Then the relevance, maximum of relevance is not adhered. And there is maximum of manner, that is manner in roundabout way. You know, long from my father's name was this, my mother's name was this, and my name is this, like that. In a roundabout way it is said. That is also not following the maxim, and some people might change the topic also. So this is what Paul Grice has said, that for a successful conversation, we should follow all those things. But even without following all these maxims, we every day we communicate, and that is what we mean by violate or flout or opting out, or sometimes out of ignorance. Now, if I ask you, in Arabic, if I ask you, Asian Tinis, you don't know what to say, and you might be not answering well, because of that is called infringing. So when I went through Tagore's these three short stories, you can see my methodology here, the Excel sheets you can see here. So all the utterances are collected from these three short stories and sorted in categories of which maxim is flouted. There were 37, 25, 35 in these three stories. The floutings happened, and altogether 94 utterances were taken for the study. In post office, there were 27% of utterance flouted. These utterances flouted maxims. And in Kabliwala, 62% of the utterances flouted maxims. And in Guest, the third story, 54% of utterances were flouted. In Kabliwala, the child, that is Minnie, the child, Kabliwala, she says, even this is the flouting of maximum of quantity. You would like to call only once. Why are you calling the second time? That is too much information is given. That is called tautology. And she does it thrice. First time she was scared of Kabliwala. The species is Kabliwala. Then later on she loves him. The growing intimacy is indicated by her saying Kabliwala when she is so getting closer to the Kabliwala. Then we can see multiple flouting. Some of them we find one utterance, but it doesn't adhere to many maxims. According to Grice's maxims, you should be truthful and straight in your replies. The narrator flouts the maximum of quality by hiding his intention of detesting the presence of Kabliwala's presence in the house and denying his meeting with Minnie, cutting the marriage ceremony. This you see at the end of the story when he comes back as a prisoner. The father says, "It's so busy, we are very busy, we will not allow you to see Minnie." So in that way, he is not following maximum of quality, that is, he is hiding the truth. Then I would like to tell you something else also in the story Postmaster. Ratan suddenly asked the postmaster at the end of the story, even this is filmed, a nice film, all of you like to watch this film. Ratan asked the postmaster, "Dada, will you take me to your home?" Because she was in the imaginary world where she was with his mother and with his sister. And when he says finally he bids goodbye to her, he says, "Will you take me also to your home?" Because she is an orphan and she was with him all these years, they were together. The postmaster laughed and said, "What an idea!" He did not understand her feelings and he says, "What an idea! How could I do that?" But he did not think that it is necessary to explain to the girl wherein lay the absurdity. That is, there Tagore picturizes the time that is late 20th century that comes into our mind. He is the embodiment of the prevalent casteism of the then India. Then, to conclude this present study, which was said to reveal the instances of flouting the four maxims in the three selected short stories of Rabindranath Tagore, based on the findings, proclaims, through adherence to the cooperative principle, may facilitate for the smooth flow of conversations, the characters and humans frequently disobey these maxims in order to achieve certain purposes. There are certain purposes. Mostly through redundancy, talkativeness, and circumlocution, they flout the maximum of quantity. The intensive number of frequencies of flouting the maximum of quantity by Tagore's characters Minnie, Charu, Ratan, there are three female characters, they flout the maximum of quantity by placing them in higher position in terms of verbal power. When they flout the maximum of quantity, that is, they talk too much. We know these three are talkative girls, wild girls, and that is how Tagore develops the character. This research throws light on Tagore's ability in developing characters through the dialogues. Since there are very few studies in Paul Grice's newly bloomed cooperative principle, I think this study is unique in its own way. And as you go through the story, reading the dialogues, the implicator is the students will know more in this perspective when you go through the dialogues. Thank you for the golden opportunity given. Thank you, Dacia.
Thank you very much, madam. And that was a really outstanding presentation. I would like to request everyone to give the big hand for Dr. Jayasekara Kumar madam, selecting one unique topic by Tagore. We know that the Nobel laureate Tagore, how his works are there and internationally that was always being appreciated. Giving you one story within 10 minutes, I think that was a great task made by our Dr. Jayasekara Kumar madam. Wonderfully explaining everything and the way of the presentation. That was mind-blowing. I think that everyone really enjoyed this last 10 minutes. I'm sharing here, madam, that was really awesome presentation. One of the best presentations that I have experienced in this platform. Truly, that your slides, the minimum slides, within the 3 slides, and you are explaining everything very clear and a wonderful style. I really appreciate your style, the way of presentation that you have made here. So big congratulations to Dr. Jayasekara Kumar madam. I would like to unmute one of our moderator here, Gautam Kumar. Please add your thought.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you so much for such a great presentation.
Thank you.
Completely for me, this is a new area where I learned a few things with regard to literature. You concentrated on conversation maxims, and you also under the umbrella of types and strategies of non-adherence, which was really wonderful. And you also explained how Rabindranath Tagore has connected the three characters with explaining the verbal power. Thank you so much. Personally, I also like this presentation because usually your presentation used to center on Shakespeare. But this time, I'm so happy that you took Rabindranath Tagore, and I'm sure this research will be an added
cinema
to the camp of contributions by Rabindranath Tagore. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
I admired every word of your appreciation.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gautam.